Howdy. Thursday, February 18th at 11:30. Made it home. And the roads were ugly. Yeah. A lot of wrecks. Really, the only truck wrecks I saw was what they call wiggle wagons, the two short pups. Those guys drive like freaking maniacs anyway, and they get one of them getting crazy, then it just yanks them all off the interstate. That's pretty common. A lot of car wrecks, though. Speed and distance. I I left out with this load. This trailer's got a wiring problem. Seems to be common with some of these older trailers. Kicked my check engine light on. I got two marker lights out. And the license plate bulb is really, really dim, like a bad ground. I'm actually pretty tired. I think I rolled out at 2:30 this morning, and I should have been there by 5. I rolled in with just a few minutes left. They were doing lane closures on 75 South. So Google Maps is like, hey, if you take this route, it'll save you 21 minutes or something, like 18 minutes. So I'm like, okay, I'll take this route, And I'm running it with my truck GPS. Well, then the route it wants me to go on is a no truck route. So I'm not sure I saved a thing, and as I got closer to Upper Sandusky, the snow got heavier, the roads got wider, and I slowed down more. And I think I made it 5:42. So I had to be there by 6. I was good. Offload went really quick. I was out of there and driving. That's by 9:01, and that's waiting on my deadhead. I really figured they would have had it on me because they told me that after I get this load off to go home. But, you just don't take off driving because you don't know what's going on. So I sat there and waited. Got all my paperwork done. And sat there. And the roads are crappy. I'm glad to be home. Glad to be off these roads. Empty is ugly. I might have that tattooed somewhere. Empty is ugly. Because I'll tell you what, this trucks are just blowing by me, and I'm just in the right-hand lane just poking because this thing's just wanting to skate. And they got all the weight. And but you got idiots. This one, I don't remember the name of the company. I should have wrote it down. But he was just lane jumping, and it's snowing heavy, and it's spray off of the vehicles, and the visibility ain't great. And he don't have his headlights on. He's lane jumping. He's speeding. He's going to just become a statistic. I stayed in my lane. I got in the middle lane because there was traffic. This was just south of Columbus. Traffic coming in, getting off, coming in, getting off. And it was just easier for me to get out of their way, stay in the middle, and keep a decent speed where I wasn't being, obstructive to everybody. And he would jump lanes, and I'd catch up with him, and he'd cut me off. And I mean, he just cut the front right off his tractor. And he'd jump, and I'd slow down, get my distance back again because my on guard failed. It's completely covered with ice. And I'd catch up to him again. He'd jump out and just cut me right off. He'll be a statistic one day. Speeding and lane jumping and no headlights on in weather like this, and cutting people off. What an idiot. I was gonna video the load, but it just kind of became a hassle. I couldn't get the easy roll open. When I left, I couldn't find the short handle that opened that undid the locks in the rear, but I have a way around that, and it slid right up, undid all my straps. They dropped the dock, come in and got one box with a forklift, and the rest of them, I helped him get them off with a crane, and man, it was like no time. Like I said, I stopped there at 5:42 and rolled out at 6:06, 8:06. Is that right? Anyhow, it was fast. These easy rolls are the cat's meow for efficiency. If you want to be inefficient, you continue using flatbeds and step decks. It's that easy. It's that simple, because they're just, even Loda there was like, yeah, when you guys bring these flatbeds and step decks in, he said, just, it takes so much time for you guys to roll your tarps. And he says, but he did give me some really good no-bake cookies his wife made, so I can't argue with that. Y'all take care. We'll see you in a couple days.